Hi everybody. I've had a lot of questions about how to do food prep and how to make the same ingredients more interesting. I know many of you have commented that you're not enjoying the chicken and broccoli day in and day out, that's just not your personality type, or you're struggling with trying to simplify things into that area. I get that, but I want to let you know that it is possible to enjoy simple foods. It's not what we're used to right now. We're used to a lot of complex things, a lot of ingredients. A lot of times we're eating out, we're buying things, mixes and meals. We can't eat simply with only a few ingredients and just some basic seasoning. So what I'm going to do for today is I've photographed some of the meals that I took or that I made over the weekend. I'm going to explain what I did with those. And then also I went out running around yesterday with my wife. We had a nice afternoon and we had lunch down at the Freight House Square. There's a lot of different restaurants there. I used that for inspiration this week of some of the meals that I'm going to make, and we're going to take a look at those different restaurants there and how we can take a couple common ingredients and make different styles of meals, again, with the exact same foods. I hope this helps you out. I hope this gets your creativity going. Remember, there's a lot of ways you can season food without adding a lot of calories. Dry seasonings, dry rubs, simple things like that. Really basic 1-2 ingredient sauces can be done very simply, very quickly, and in a production environment so that you can cook a lot of meals all at once. Stick around, watch what we do, and hope you learn something. Thanks. So here's yesterday's breakfast. Very straightforward: protein, veggies, and fat. You have egg replacer, you have broccoli and some peppers, and for the fat was 2 pieces of string cheese. Put the vegetables in there, a little bit of water, cover it with a lid, let it steam for a little bit, throw the egg replacer in there, let it cook some more. It's going to brown up a little bit, as you see, just from the cooking and the caramelization process. I tried flipping it and making it an omelet. Didn't work so well, kind of stuck to the pan because I didn't use any oil, but it is supposed to be a non-stick pan anyway. Threw the cheese sticks on there at the end, and there is a very straightforward, healthy meal. Just a little bit of salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. You have a good meal. Okay, yesterday was cheat meal day, and this is something that I had while we were down at Freight House Square. Went to the Mediterranean place, had a Greek salad. Normally the Greek salad comes with rice, and I had them substitute more lettuce for the rice. So big pile there. The only mistake I made was not having the dressing on the side. But at the end of it, this is, again, it's protein. The 2 pieces of chicken were fairly flatly pounded, so it was probably between 4 and 6 ounces. Big pile of lettuce, some olives, a little bit of cucumber here, there, some feta cheese as a fat, and the salad dressing, which was, I would consider, mostly fat. Maybe a little higher in calories than I'd planned on, but it was a very satisfying and very healthy meal. I enjoyed it. This was a first for us. This is a Korean dessert called Patbingsoo, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Basically, the Korean version of Hawaiian shave ice, they do it a little bit different. Some of them have fruit and whipped cream and things like that. I picked this one. It had a scoop of ice cream on it. Most of the bowl is shave ice with a little bit of, I don't know if it was milk or it wasn't a cream or anything like that, but it was fairly light. Yes, that is cereal on it. There's some broken up Oreos, and a little bit of red bean paste is the dark stuff there. All in all, probably not a huge amount of calories, a lot of carbs from the sugar, but well within what I would probably estimate to be one meal in my cheat meals. It was tasty, I gotta be honest. Okay, so now we're down at the Freight House Square. So I stopped and I took pictures of a couple of the restaurants there that kind of caught my eye, that I've tried before, or I'm somewhat familiar with their style of foods. The first place was Wendys Vietnamese restaurant. And if we look at Vietnamese food, we look at Thai food, there's some soy sauce, there's fish sauce, a lot of fresh vegetables. They don't use a whole lot of meats, but you can use chicken, you could use a little bit of beef, you could use a lot more fish. Fairly easy to put together, something simple and very healthy with just a minimal amount of ingredients. For the Vietnamese or the Thai, look at using lemongrass or ginger, mint, maybe a little bit of basil, some spicy chilies, lime. A lot of that stuff, there really isn't much calories to it. There's not a lot of fats, not a lot of creams or anything like that, unless you're putting nuts in it, and that's not a very common addition. So next picture here is what I made for lunch today. Kind of using the same idea. Used some Thai curry paste and some water, along with a little bit of liquid aminos, which is a lower sodium version of soy sauce. Added some lime juice and some chili peppers. Came up with a pretty good meal with the chicken and some sliced peppers and onions. Really straightforward. Tasted fantastic. How about some Mexican food? There's nothing saying you can't take the chicken that you made for the previous meal, add some taco seasoning to it. There's nothing wrong with that. Add some rice. That's your carb. If you've got vegetables for the meal, you could throw in some peppers. You can throw in some onions. Spicy peppers would be a great addition. Just maybe a little bit of water in there to coat everything. It's really simple to do the Mexican food. Probably not so much with broccoli or something like that, but you can stick to the basics. And that same chicken now has more of a Tex-Mex flavor to it. Okay? Spice it up. Add some salsa. Add some hot sauce. Make yourself sweat. Here's the last place that caught my eye. It was an Indian restaurant. Again, we can use the exact same chicken. You can use onions. You can use peppers again. Broccoli, well, maybe not so much on this time. You can try some green beans. You can try peas. There's a lot of different things you can use there. The big thing here, curry. I don't know how many different types of curries there are out there, but it's insane. Go to the store, get a different curry, try something out. Curry with the chicken, vegetables. For a fat, use coconut. Use some coconut oil. Okay, that's on your list. Add a tablespoon, let it melt down with a little bit of water, put some curry in there, throw that in there as a sauce. Try some cinnamon, try some clove, try some ginger, coriander, cumin. All these different things are flavors that you can add to a basic simple chicken and get a different style out of it. Big batch of chicken, some different seasonings, even again a lot of the same vegetables. You can use the chicken in a lot of different, or the rice in a lot of different situations. You've got a lot of foods really, really simple. All right, so did that make sense to you? You can take a couple of basic ingredients, and by using basic seasonings, dry rubs, you can create really simple sauces with just a little bit of water. You can try adding in some oils if it's for a fat meal. Coconut oil is great. You can use olive oil and some dry herbs to make a little more of an Italian dish. Really, the limit is your imagination. But there's a lot of low-calorie, low or simple ingredient options that are available to you. Just try it out. Experiment a little bit. You really only have to eat it once or twice if you make a couple and you don't like the way it tastes. Let me know what you've tried this week. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you disliked. Maybe you're going to help somebody else out on the challenge. Give them some ideas, and you're going to be a success. I know you can do it. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's easy and it's fun. Make it a challenge. Explore a little. Try something new. We'll see you in the studio. Thanks.